What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. It is JB back with you with another video. Today, guys, we're going to have a look at 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗏 or 𝗕𝗢, have a look at the charts for it, what is going on recently, what is likely to happen next, all the usual good stuff when we talk about these projects and the technical analysis. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, tap on the bell, select all notifications so you never miss a video coming to you from Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Let's not waste any time, let's get straight down to the charts for 𝗕𝗢 today. And the 1 hour chart, 𝗕𝗢 paired up with USDT, 𝗂𝗀 is the data source for this video. 𝗂𝗀 has the most price history for 𝗕𝗢, hence why we use it. We can see we came down in quite an aggressive 5-wave move to the downside. Obviously this was of a bigger structure. This was purely a fifth wave of a fifth wave to the downside, where we do see the move down as a 9.1% drop. Quite sore to see 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗏 drop down this much, but I do think there is potentially more to come. We can see the price dropping down to 31.84 cent, and we're looking for a bit of a relief rally to come. Taking note of the stochastics is also looking for a push to the upside with the 4 hour oversold, looking for that correction to the downside. Right now in the price we can see it is coming up to test the 50 EMA, coming right down here at 32.57 at time of recording. Potentially this break to the upside is on the table to 33.5 cent to as high as 33.83 cent. However, minimum expectation for this move will be a double top here at 33.19 cent. We can see we are looking to reclaim some of this price action that came to the downside. We do have this fair value gap sitting over here at 33.14 cent to 34.20 cent. A slight possibility of pushing up to this area where we do see the 200 EMA coming on into. This initial move to the upside, we could be looking at this as an A, B and C corrective pattern when we look at this on the bigger structures. Yeah, there is a possibility of coming up to this area. So I think there is, a bit more volatility to come for 𝗕𝗢. We can see the volume has been coming in and out of the market. A lot of selling pressure, a lot of selling volume, recently. Some pockets of buying volume, but overall trend right now is a lot of people are selling their 𝗕𝗢. So we can see we came up quite fast here to the high of 33.19 cent, and we came straight on back down to 32.14. There is the possibility of pushing up to this 33.5 cent area before another correction. So we have the 1 hour drawn out there. What it is we're looking at, we'll jump over to the 1 week chart where things look a little bit more bearish overall here for 𝗕𝗢. We are in a corrective structure to the downside after a fantastic pump to the upside. We've seen the price push up to $1.47. When we take note of that push to the upside and we measure what it actually done, an 895.26% push to the upside. And as we know, guys, we watched this one play out quite beautifully, and we've seen this play out over 35 days. It was a fantastic, spectacle to watching the price of these 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗏 projects pushing up, AGIX also pushing up along with it. However, we have to understand that the price does not stay up there. We are looking for this correction, and the correction is coming on down. Initially, I'm looking at this as an ABC to the downside, with the white ABC to the downside having a target area between 22.49 cent and 16.48 cent. Internally to this, we can look at this one of two ways. We may have bottomed over here on the 19th of May at 30.5 cent. However, I'm looking at this more as an ABC to the downside, bringing us into this target area for the white C wave. So initially we had the yellow A wave, came up in the B wave, entering into the typical retracement between 50.62 cent and 74.54 cent, where from here we have broke on down. When we look at this through the lens of smart money concepts, we can see we do have a strong high on the charts, we do have a weak low on the charts, and we are also trading well below the 50 and the 200 EMAs on the daily chart. Equilibrium sitting much higher up also. I do expect obviously the price to continue on to the downside. We can see currently the price is touching the upper ends of this fair value gap between 31.89 and 29 cent. This is likely going to be filled out. We could see a correction from here before a continued move to the downside. When we look down at the stochastics and the RSI are now in the sold area, looking for a push to the upside, which could be this next move that obviously we are looking for. But overall, I am expecting the prices to come down here. The yellow C wave target area coming between 20.61 cent and 16.23 cent, where no coincidence, we also have a fair value gap left over here with a high of 17.91 cent and a low of 17.55. There is a possibility of seeing the prices push on down to here also on the 1 day chart for 𝗕𝗏. But let us know, guys, what is your target for this bear market for Singularity DAO? Whilst we do talk about that, we'll jump over to the 1 week chart. Before we do go into there, we can take a look at the coin market cap here for 𝗕𝗏. Why I am bullish on 𝗕𝗏. We can see the total supply of 100 million coins, max supply 100 million coins, circulating supply there is 82 million in circulating supply currently. That's 82.73 of its total supply, so there's not much tokens left to be released. This is one thing that makes me so bullish about this project. Yes, it has a limited supply, but limited supply means a lot to me for this. Lack of supply, the price is going to drive up very hard, very quickly, and I'm very bullish for 𝗕𝗏 for the next bull run. Before we go ahead, guys, we will jump over to memberships.𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 offer, go and make use of it. I don't think you'll be disappointed, and chances are you will stick about. There is no obligation to stay. Simply go up to your profile, you can cancel before any payments are taken, but I don't think that's something you will want to do. Obviously, there is the private Discord. The membership gives you access to channels higher up in the Discord, the likes of the trading channels and so forth, where you can request technical analysis on charts of your choice between the 1 hour, the 4 hour and the 1 day charts, which we obviously then get trading ideas generated from our TA bot. Also, there has twice weekly live AMAs with Nick and Chris and twice weekly live TA sessions. One we have just finished down in Discord with myself, Festoon, doing one on Saturday. So there's absolutely lots going on there, guys. Lots of value for your money. Head on over and check it out. Courses, learning Elliott Wave theory and smart money concepts. The risk management course, how to protect yourself in the space, and an idea of how to build your portfolio, how best to structure it. Articles covering obviously the news, airdrops from projects and project reviews. Now over 250 projects now reviewed. Fantastic to see. And then lastly here, the accumulation zone, where we target projects to go in this bear market, along with the data portal where we can check out projects on-chain movements. Head on over and check it out, guys. 7-day free trial. I will not ramble on about the website any longer. We've all moved down here to the 1 week chart, where we can see what obviously went on for 𝗕𝗪. We can see the price did come down to 97.49% from its all-time high. Now, a rule of thumb for myself, when I see a project down 90% from its all-time high, you're looking at fantastic areas to start DCing into a project. Now, we've seen this happen over here, June 2022, and a lot of the community did start to DCA into this area, all the way down here towards its bear market low, which is currently sat at 14.77, and I do think the bottom is in for 𝗕𝗪. I do not think we will be breaking this current bear market low, or this all-time low, however it is you want to look at it, but 14.77 cent I do not think is likely to be broken for 𝗕𝗪. Now, we did see a lot of the community DCA into here and managed to sell up here, making a fantastic return during this bear market. We absolutely love to see this happen. So after this pump to the upside, we can look for this correction, which we have highlighted in the purple box here, between 46.59 cent and 19.29 cent. This would be the 50 to 80% retracement of this pump to the upside, where we can see we have came into it, bounced from it, we have came into it, we have bounced from it, and once again we have came into this area. Now, we do know that the 1-to-1 target for the C wave is something we will be looking for. However, it's not a requirement to head down to this 22.58 cent area. However, we can see in this area in particular, this fair value gap is sat here between the 27 cent and 23 cent area, a likely target for 𝗕𝗪 to return on down to, and if it will, I for one will be scooping up a fair amount of this. Now, when we talk about the future for 𝗕𝗪, what potential does 𝗕𝗪 have? Is it a 100x project? Potentially it is. I think 𝗕𝗪 has the potential to go on to do fantastically well. As we obviously discussed before, the limited amount of tokens for 𝗕𝗪 is so bullish for the project, and the fact there is now over 82% circulating, another bullish factor. So we can see from the current price to its all-time high would be a return of 1,713%. I think that's a bit of a reserved target here. We can't really target out where 𝗕𝗪 could go, but could it be a 100x project from its current price? You'd be looking at $32. I think it would obviously be very hard pushed to get there. However, when we bring this down to the lower end of that fair value gap that we were previously looking at, $23 is not you know, it's not impossible for it to get there. If we were going to be reserved here, we could look at the $10 area. You're still talking 4,600%. However, if you're one of the lucky fortunate ones that managed to get in here at 14 cent, then your possibilities for this to be that 100x project, they're still on the table here, talking $15, which I do think is a possibility for this project to push on up to. Yes, I would then say it is a 100x project potential. But even though if we brought it back down to this fair value gap, $23, who knows what the possibilities that this fantastic project has for the next bull run. Is $23 a potential? It is a potential. It would be very hard to get there. The pressure, obviously, that we would see, you know, at certain levels, the $5 level in particular, there will be a lot of selling pressure. The $10 level will be insane amount of selling pressure here. And then coming up to the $20, you know, it's just going to be so tough to get there. However, when we look at the structures that are playing out here, and we're possibly looking at a one-to-one retracement to the downside in this A, B, and C, bringing us down to this 22-23 cent area. We're looking at a return to $2.27 to $3.90. Now that's fine. However, we can note here the $9.40 area would be a 1.618 impulsive trigger, meaning that this one could, you know, really grow some legs, and this would be looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 structure, taking us up to, you know, close to those $30 level. So I'm not ruling out the possibility of 𝗕𝗏 being that 100x project. I like the project, I'm big in it. The tokenomics behind the project. Also, we can see the 100 million total tokens with only 82 million in circulating supply, only 82% released to the market, I think bodes well for its structure for the bull run. But guys, let us know your thoughts and your opinions on everything we did discuss today. How bullish are you on the project that is 𝗕𝗏? You know, do you take advantage of the Dynasets and so forth, guys? I do hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, smash up that like button, subscribe, tap on the bell, selecting all the notifications, all the usual good stuff. If you are going to trade, please do trade safely. Have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, and until next time, guys, have a very nice day.